And if they don't, listen, Raptor fan, let me do you a favor. If they don't close it today, please just relax. This isn't the same Raptor team, okay? Just be thankful you're in the playoffs, okay?
True.
Be thankful you're in the playoffs.
I have to admit, though, the faithful was out in full force. Game 3 in Toronto.
It's a great fan base.
Crazy fan base. Outside, inside. Yeah, I hope they win one. I just want to see the guys that win one. It's been a while.
It's not going to. No, you know what? You got your championship. You're done.
Fair enough.
You're done.
Plus, Mike Lowry out in the Heat, he'll win another one. He'll bring it back to Toronto.
Well, and that's the thing. You gotta be real, Toronto fan. Look at the team you had when you won. You had Lowry, you had Kawhi. Okay, one leaves 1 year, the other leaves the other year. Now, okay, look, Siakam, love the guy.
Yeah,
he's not a number one.
Spicy
P's not a number one. Van Vliet,
Freddie Van,
is he a number one? You're missing something.
Drake's doppelganger. Do you think if Drake suited up and said, "No, I'm Van Vliet," the people would believe it and they let him play?
They wouldn't know the difference.
They wouldn't know the difference.
No, I agree.
Like, what are the chances of that? You know what I mean? Like they look that much alike to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, the guy's courtside. The guy's a huge mega star, and he happens to be a Raptor fan too.
It is what
Just
it is.
saying, right?
Just saying.
All right.
Just saying.
Off to the West. It's the Suns and the Pelicans. A lot of people thought this was going to be a sweep. It's 1-1.
Listen, Booker's on the sideline. Big impact. But I got to tell you, I'll say it all the time. Chris effing Paul.
We'll talk about him.
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a little harder for Phoenix to come out of for what they're used to, but I still think that they're going to do it. You know, I watched game 3 and it was, you know, the Pelicans were just having a really good game. I don't know if that's just not sustainable for them.
Yeah, no, they won't be able to keep it up. It's the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves. 2-1 for Memphis. To be honest, this one's just, no one cares. I'm just going to say
no one cares. Does anyone care?
I want to see Minnesota put but the reality is the Grizzlies are good, and they'll move on, and then we'll talk about them a little bit more. But right now, I just can't get into this series. I can't get into it. I'm sorry.
It doesn't make sense to me.
You know, like you have a lot of pillows on your bed, and you're like, I'm going to use this one for this. And then there's that one that just stays. That's this series. It's like, I don't need you.
Yeah,
just go there.
Midge, I mean,
I'll use you later.
It's like, look, our Easter's tomorrow.
Right.
There's going to be that one plate of food.
Right.
That no one's touching.
Yeah, great point.
You walk up, you go, look, I got the chip.
Yeah.
I got 4 dips in front of me.
Right.
I'm sorry, but this one just doesn't interest me. It doesn't have the look.
And what food is that? It's celery.
It's celery. Hey, once you bite into it, you realize, hey, where have you been? And it's a versatile thing. You know, it's a negative calorie count food, right? So that number one.
Don't I know it?
You know, it's great. A lot of water retention can go with most dips, but again, you're just not. Yeah. You know, you're
not running at it.
You're not running at it.
Yeah.
You know, it's next to the cauliflower. And how is that a thing on a vegetable spread?
Like, who's doing this?
Okay, now listen. NBA, plate of vegetables, do me a favor.
Right.
We don't need filler, okay? We don't need cauliflower on the plate, just like we don't need that damn play-in game. It's useless.
Thank you.
It does nothing for me.
Thank you.
Give me more carrot. I'll take the broccoli. I can get behind that thing.
Exactly.
But when you have an albino-looking tree, I can't get behind it. I don't know if it's vitamin deficient or some kid's younger brother that says, hey, man, if you invited me, I got to bring it because my mom's going to get me in trouble. I don't want it.
That's right.
More tomato.
More tomato.
Sausage.
Something.
The gabagool. Something, Mitch.
I'm with you, man.
Jeez.
Are you in my brain?
I didn't think I'd get this fired up. And you know what? Let me tell you something.
I didn't know celery was your trigger.
Party invite guest. You think you can come to my house with a stack of vegetables that's pre-trained from Superstore? I know where you got it. I walked by it.
Yeah.
If you're going to bring something to my house, take the time, grab a knife, learn a skill, cut it up, and bring it on a decent plate for me.
Couldn't agree more.
At least make the dip. But when you insult me, forget it. If you can't do it, just do the bottle of wine. How does this relate to the NBA? Memphis, Minnesota. Cut the TV time, okay? Enough is enough.
Put on an old series. Put on the Pistons and the Bulls from
Give me the Pistons and the Bulls.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
What's going on there? You know what? Golden State's up 3-0 on the Nuggets.
Told
the
you.
Mavs are up 2-1. Done. We're done with NBA.
Done.
You know, this is why we didn't talk to you, NBA.
This is what you
wanted.
wanted.
This is what you wanted.
Must be nice. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
buddy, I had no idea that celery would trigger you to this extent.
You know,
What?
it brings me back. It's like
man.
PTSD.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
See what they bopping. You can say what you got when it's Tuesday. I be locked in.